Would you believe that it is time for Quest of the Champion? I would, because yesterday I started to play the latest version, 0.25122221201, that came out right before the holidays, and unfortunately, I had forgotten to turn the microphone back on OBS. I had it muted to record something else that I didn't want any interference on. So I had a whole video's worth of me talking soundlessly into the video. So I deleted that. It was my first run on this version of Quest of the Champion, and to be honest, I wasn't real happy at the end of it. But, you know, I just don't want to lose every time. But I'm going to play the same type of character. I'm going to play Shadowblade, a human. I know, it's crazy, right? I'm going to pick the same portrait that I picked. Going to go with the same background, which was Combat Healer. I came from the vast farmlands, and that character's name was Benito something. Benbenius. So his name's a little bit different. But that's who we are now. The other one lost to the ages. But I bet we don't start in the Elven Forest. We don't. We start in the Ice Spires. The pursuit begins. And hopefully this Benito will bend his way to the end. Ghostly projection. Do you truly believe you can stop by knights and reclaim the celestial prison? Speak apparition. Looks like this apparition would try to steal my attributes. And it does. Steals 1 accuracy from me. Not the best, not my favorite start of all time. At all. And then we get a polar bear. So it's like, I'm going to take your accuracy and here's a bear for you. When I find you, I'm going to kick your butt. Alright. Alright, polar bear. Alright. Well, how about a flame grenade to begin with? And then I'll use this destiny die to turn you into a bearskin rug. And I'll just leave that bearskin rug here for when I get done with my quest, because I'm going to come back and make an ice castle. But for now, I'll just have to let it go. Sorcerer's Ring. So you're going to kick me in the speed. Right in the speed. But give me fate. I accept. I accept. Because what else are you going to do? You going to throw it away? No. Stupid. Hold intruder. You are an enemy of Queen Malvina. Say no more, my friend. I'd be happy to kick your ass as well. The kickage of ass, the measure of the kickage of ass, is going to vary greatly with my rolls here. As I stated. Shockingly not doing all that bad, despite that. But I did use my whole, the whole rest of my Destiny Potion. We do get a metal shield and increase our defense by 1, though. That helps counteract the loss of speed from the magical ring that gives me fate. Nomad Priestess. Do I accept her offer to heal? Well, look at that. I've got money from the vast farmlands that I brought with me. Do I want 5 health? I'd get 4 health for 20 gold. That's probably fine. We'll do it. Then we found a frozen chest, and I'm unable to open it. I'll leave that block of ice in the ice spires. I'll just mark it on a little map. I've got a little piece of paper. That way I know where it is in relation to my bearskin rug. Foxfolk Wanderer. I can help you. Big Trouble in Little China. Everybody, reference to Big Trouble in Little China when one of the 3 storms, Thunder, I believe it was, pretends to be helping some of the main characters with a tour. I can help you. I'm not going to trade in loot because I don't have loot. And you would help me with accuracy. But you're too greedy. I'll remember that after I built my kingdom here. Hope you realize that. Benito holds a grudge. Snow nymphs. Guy, give me that. Oh gosh, accuracy or defense though. Man, defense is nice too. Let's build accuracy, because if I hit, I can regain some life and offset some of the attrition. Of course, defense offsets some of the attrition too. I need both. Frostbite Serpent is gonna bite me. Oh man, I didn't realize how many hit points this enemy had before I started attacking. But I got a critical hit right off the bat. What am I gonna do? Not fight it now? I'll deal with the poison after you're dead. I want a new pair of frostbite boots. You're gonna be a frost boot serpent. That's all that's gonna be left of you. Benito Benbenius. Not a forgiving man. Especially for animals who attack me. Because humans, up here. Animals, other animals, less sentient animals, down here. And then below that, reptiles. That's you. Frost boot serpent. You're a reptile. You're gonna die, and you're gonna burn in hell. It's just, all dogs go to heaven, all snakes go straight to hell. No, I just think snakes are on a lower level of sentience than a lot of other animals. But just like you go lower than that, a lot of insects. I mean, some of them, they all have a level of sentience, but, you know, then start getting into lower insects and jellyfish that are brainless. Not really sentience to speak of there. But there is levels. Ta-da! And those boots that I'm now wearing that are made of that snake give me regeneration. Hell yeah. That's right, I'm going to offset your poison with my own regeneration. Abandoned cabin. Find a bag of gold coins. Well, this isn't going to be torn down when I come back then. It's going to be turned into a little hotel. Oh, what is it called? When you rent the space out, when you rent your house out. You know what I'm talking about. So that's the joke. Is that exists in this fantasy realm. IMLV is chosen once I kill you. Well, you put a big condition on you becoming her chosen. But she did rob me of power. Now I'm down to 0 speed. What a bitch. A biggity bitch. I'm gonna drink a health potion to that. You got me, bitch. Frostfire Phoenix. Alright, this is the Frostfire Phoenix. I am the Frostfire Phoenix, this creature says, his voice booming across the tundra. Well, good for you. Let me show you how unlucky you are. No, no thanks. No thanks. That's all. Frostbeard Dwarf. Fate-based random roll, getting us the Gift of Knowledge. Many thanks, my dwarven paleo. The evil Frost Kraken. The Frost Kraken wants to attack me. Too bad it's made of 9 experience. That's my favorite resource. You're about to be mine for XP. I guess that was the enemy's throw. And that's why I didn't get a crit. If I would pay attention, I would know that. It's absolutely rolling terribly. I am very lucky this roll. Yeah, but like, it missed multiple times. And I'm at 10 defense. You realize how low it's got rolled? Oh, take a crit! For 6! Yeah, take one of these and one of those! And Frostcracker's like, what are you doing? Just shut up and die already. You don't get to judge my combat style. Like armadillo cloak off of Magic the Gathering, and it shows a guy at the top of a hill in an armadillo-like cloak rolling down and hitting a bunch of Phyrexians, and the flavor text is, "Don't laugh, it works." Good booster for a creature too. Back in the day. Nowadays it's probably too expensive. Because it's a white, a green, and one other to give a creature. Enchants a creature with, well, I guess now it's an aura. Enchants a creature with +2/+2 trample lifelink, if I remember correctly. Because I know I always hated to see an enemy throw that out, and I always felt good when I got that out on one of my creatures. Daleks of the Frostclaw asks if I require assistance. Daleks! Believe me, I could use some help. Volcanic bracers to keep me warm in these cold times. You and your people, thanks to you, Daleks, gotta be my preferred people of the Ice Castle when I come back. You're gonna make up the majority of the Ice Kingdom. We're gonna wipe everybody else out. Sorry, everybody else. Especially phoenixes. Any frost phoenixes we find, they're dead. Dead. D-E-D. Anyway, Crystal Pyramid. I find out the general direction. They went that away. The Frost Fury is going to try and help me. Hey, you tried. That's all I can ask. It's not your fault my fate sucks. It's that I was born human. It's my ancestors' fault. Lakeside Village. We can study at the inn. Sorry, stay at the inn, study at the library. We can study at the inn, stay at the library overnight, or loot the marketplace. That's not what that says, but... I don't think I can get anything from the market. So I'm going to gain XP, because I'm already built to gain a bunch of life. I need levels to go to prove that. Oh, man. Yeah, the first run I did, I got the Stone Carver dagger. Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy. Now it's all gone. Oh, gone! That's Golem's like, you need a sec? Shut up! I'd have to hit him 6 times. How annoying. I guess I'll try to hit him 6 times. Maybe I'll crit. Or maybe I'll take 18 damage. If I took 18 damage, I'd consider myself having won the fight solidly. Hey there, there's a crit. Take my regular amount of damage from that hit. Yeah. Not so funny now, is it, Ice Golem? That time of Golem has come to an end. Damage ring +2 to damage. Oh, Fate Ring, your ass is toast. We got damage ring now. We got a real ring that boosts us. +2 to damage. The War Instructor is who I come across next. Let's trade loot for gold. Do I have 150? I do. I'm gonna get another point of damage through mastery training. Thank you, War Instructor. I just got a lot of damage real fast in a couple of cards. Frost Dragon is magic resistant, which I don't care about, and damage aura, which I do care about. I only have 43 health here. This enemy has 34 health, but then again, now I do 7 damage per hit. Its other stats aren't out of this world, and it's worth 18 XP. I gotta try. Gotta try. 7 damage a hit. Oh boy, it's stings. Oh, it hurts. Critical hits hurt too, don't they? Get friggin' wrecked. Take this coin pouch. It's just a little regular size coin pouch you have on set. And we got our XP. Ta-da! Yeah! I need to be able to land hits. I also need to be able to withstand, like, not get hit as often, so I'm gonna go speed, because that helps with fleeing as well if I need to run away. Very important, the speed stat. You want a challenge run in Quest of the Champion? Yeah. Go ahead and try and play it without increasing speed at all. You'll get your butt whipped is what'll happen. I could rest, but I'm a health gaining machine, so I'm going to try and do battle to gain XP instead. Ruined snake. Very cool picture of a snake there. Maybe shrink it down a little. That snake's too big. This thing makes me concerned. No, I like what Richard Pryor said. Snakes is one of those things that makes people run into trees. Snake! All-time classic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I tap bonus of 2, I rolled a 6. Or a 7, or some garbage like that. I'm only a little bit poisoned. It's not that big of a deal. I got some gold from it, so it's worth it, right? Malevolent Ooze. There's a magic resistant enemy. Good thing I don't have to deal with magic resistance. Let's see, 7, 14. Why can't I math? 28. So it'd be 4 hits. This enemy's worth 10 XP if I can whoop it down. And that's what I'm going to try and do is whoop them. I need a whisk to fight you. Good thing I brought my own whisk knife. It's Whisk Carver. No, it's the Whisk Taker. I've been saving it just for an occasion such as this, where I fight an ooze. Because you don't fight ooze with a knife. Not if you want to win. If you want to win, you gotta make that shit fluffy. You gotta bring your flour and your whisk. Make them solid enough to hit. Then you eat them! Like God intended. If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me! For being a health machine, I'm sure taking a licking. Oh gosh. We want to be able to hit, we want defense, we want XP. It's all good. Level 4. Not enough health to bother with doing return full health yet. We want to hold on to that as long as we can. I could get immunity to poison. I've run into a couple poison enemies already. I'm more worried about bleeding, to be honest with you. I think I'll do a potion of each type. Lost Princess. Let me escape these ruins. If you see me to safety, I promise you a reward. Cool. Well, could ask for a treasure, though. Treasure me up. Leather battler. That was a hell of a correct choice. Woo! Now we got some defense. It isn't amazing defense, but it's decent defense. And decent defense beats the hell out of what I had, which was Jackal. The Thief Stronghold. Will thieves give me info? Let's find out. They do. Turns out I have an in with the old BB boys. Should I heal up here? Nah. Goblin Thief. Wiry goblin approaches. You carry nice shiny things. Yes, gold, steel, pretty trinkets. Much easier to take from dead bodies. You are who I expected you to be, goblin. You are who I expected you to be. Now quit wasting my destiny die bonus and get out of my life. A reptilian brute. Bad looking mother. 30 health. I got him 5 times, they deal 7 damage a hit. They are worth 13 XP if I can wolf them down. Let's try. Attacks that would have hit me before aren't hurting me as bad now. So that's good. Aren't hurting me at all now. It's great. 18's still gonna smack me. But 13 won't do it. Not rolling no great. When Ben's in the driver's seat, any combat can go wrong. Yeah, my rolls are dog water. There we go. He still couldn't withstand my attrition, though. Expert wand, I ain't using that. I got my knife and my whisk, and that's all I need. The redback spider. It's got web snare, so there's no running from this enemy. The only good thing is he can't poison me more. I'd still love to be out of this fight as soon as possible. Please. So one thing I got going for me is being the chosen one. Chosen one crits. Even on some of the lowest rolls in the game. Defeated. +1 to accuracy, but -1 to mastery. But I would lose 2, right? Yeah. I'd lose 2 damage by doing that. Can't do that. Loot the Dragon Eye Ring. Helpful Explorer. Can give you some gold. Nice of you, my good man. 12 left. 35 to 45. Let's cure poison for now. Mercy statue. Special treasure, please. Spiked bracers, 2 to damage. I gotta keep my defense. Man, I'd love the damage, but it just so happens that the one I got is more of what I need right now. A friendly orc. Hey, it's Gorvak! Gorvak kicks ass. Gorvak's the best. Give me some XP, Gorvak. You're very wise. Everybody knows Gorvak is wise. Everybody knows that. Even people that don't know nothing. I uncover ancient arcane knowledge and invoke a destiny die. This is why you read, my good folks. We got some starving ghouls here now. 28 health. It's gonna be several hits. 13 XP though. My armor is holding true. My defense is holding out. I'll take getting hit once out of 6 times. That's amazing. big time level up there. Novice racers, I've already got lava racers. Hell yeah. This is the second area, right? I think I'm gonna add accuracy this time. Yeah, I'm really tempted to add the fate though. So I'll add the fate. 8 to health, 1 to fate. I like the music for this area, by the way. Cautious nomad. I do not know what to make of you. People can look harmless and still bring danger. She heals my wounds. Return to full health. Wow. I'm glad I got on her good side. Good chest. Oh. That's just a roll. I found it, but somebody found it before me. Dwarf trader. Didn't expect company out here, they said. Sell loot, browse the wares. What do we got, dwarf trader? Too expensive for my being. I'm sorry, my good man. Too poor to buy from you. Gnome sorceress. I can tell by the way you hold that weapon you've got spirit but not precision, she says. Well, I have 150 gold exactly, and I'd be happy to learn from you. And that's exactly what I did. Dead even on gold now. Flat 0. Foul troll. Is there a different kind? Ah! This enemy rends, so it's going to inflict bleeding. We're 17 experience, but it does 7 damage a hit too. Defense is relatively low though. Very low. You think a troll would have like a higher defense and lower damage? Whatever. Like a really low chance to hit, but a high defense and high damage or something. Kicked his butt. Dragon Wall. A deep resonant voice echoes in your mind, neither fully present nor entirely distant. Bearer of power, I sense the threads of fate upon you. Offer me strength from one path, I will grant you boons upon another. Power reshaped could forge your destiny. So gain damage and lose speed, or gain accuracy and lose fate. How about you shove all of them up your ass, Dragon Dwarf? How about that? In fact, I'm going to come back and take it off its hinges when I get done with my quest, because you're useless. Vicious Harpy. Another enemy that rends. She does 4 damage a hit, only worth 7 XP though. Significantly worse. Maybe I can avoid getting it. I'm near full health, so I'm going to trust in my defense and health to pull me through this. Without curing bleeding with a health potion, the last health potion that I have. Master robes. Very cool, but I already got leather battle gear. It fits more efficiently.